Right now, more seating at bars, more space inside businesses. All the new changes to Dane County's COVID rules.
We're tracking another rain chance to southern Wisconsin, plus frost advisories in the state. We're talking temperatures, too, in the first one forecast.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynchide.
And I'm Chris Stanford. It's Cinco de Mayo.
It is indeed.
Yeah, and we have some fun segments coming up on Cinco de Mayo. Josh Sprider in the 608 this morning, checking out what's sure to be a very busy day for Madison Mexican restaurants. So looking forward to that. It's also a big day because Dane County's new public health order goes into effect, greatly easing capacity limits for businesses.
Public health says it's because Dane County leads Wisconsin in vaccinations. Taylor Lazenby is live with the changes you want to know about this morning. Hi, Taylor.
Hey guys, good morning. That's right. Starting today, Public Health Order number 16 goes in effect and will be up until June 2nd. Now, Public Health Madison and Dane County say that because of our COVID-19 vaccination rates are currently the highest in the state, and the number of cases we've seen each day have decreased and become a little bit more stable, they deem it now fit that we can increase our numbers of gathering capacity limits on all businesses. Now, Order 16 now changes those capacity limits for indoor gatherings with food and drink, which used to be 150 to now 350. Capacity limits for indoor gatherings without food and drink have now changed from 350 to now 500. Now, the previous order issued earlier this month removed the mask requirement outdoors and removed gathering limits for outdoor events. Restaurants were still limited to a 50% dine-in capacity, while bars and taverns were limited to a 25-cent capacity. And guys, that's great news for businesses, especially today on Cinco de Mayo. And coming up in the next half hour, we're going to hear more about what state health officials say we need to do to make sure we can open up more and more as more Madisonians get vaccinated.
Some good news. Taylor Lazenby, thank you very much. And to the rest of our vaccination headlines this morning, if you're looking for an appointment for your kids, Fitchburg Family Pharmacy is starting to schedule them for you. The shots could begin as early as next Thursday with one catch: approval from the FDA. If the FDA doesn't approve a vaccine for kids by then, the pharmacy will reschedule those appointments.
They should be patient that they're going to get an appointment. There's lots of appointments available.
That right there is owner Thad Schumacher. He says the pharmacy is only scheduling 2 weeks out, but they are adding appointments every day. Last month, Fitchburg Pharmacy averaged 1,000 shots a week.
The state preparing to go to an on-demand vaccine request system. It comes amid concerns that too many shots are sitting in the freezer. The state reports anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 lost doses are happening per week because they aren't getting used in time. State health officials are now telling different health systems to keep working together.
So it is a consequence of where we're at in the process. We still are encouraging our vaccinators to be as prudent as they can be and use every dose as possible as they can. But also, please don't waste opportunities. If you have someone who wants to be vaccinated in front of you,
this new system will allow vaccinators to request how much they need, and then the state will get them that amount. And there are new efforts this morning to get the COVID-19 vaccine to more Americans.
The Biden administration is stepping up its efforts, especially in rural areas. Federal health officials have created pop-up mobile clinics to help reach those communities most in need. The units deliver hundreds of shots before packing up and then moving to another under-vaccinated area. Some people have been eligible for a long time now, but they haven't had an opportunity to receive their dose.
I was eligible quite early, but I couldn't get it till now. I don't drive, so I had to wait for somebody to pick me up.
Not a problem, not a problem. Okay. We're just glad that you came.
The team you're looking at right now is in Maryland, but they had traveled all the way from Phoenix, Arizona, and in just 5 days, they delivered almost 1,000 vaccines to those in need in that state.
All right, to Madison's certified most accurate forecast now. Chris Reese has his eye on some frost advisories. Hey, Chris.
Mainly, good morning. Mainly those frost advisories are throughout the center part of the state, at least early on. But I could be watching some of those throughout southern Wisconsin before the time the week is up and we start to move things into the weekend. Temperatures are chilly out there this morning, and this is the reason for it. Our upper air pattern is really focused in on some cooler air and a northwesterly flow as we move into Friday. It's really ushering in that cold out of Canada. But the reality is, as we expand this out, we're still looking at temperatures that are overall going to be cooler than normal as we go through the next week and some change at least. Temperatures out there this morning are cooler than they were yesterday. 13 degrees cooler for the Windy City, 13 degrees cooler in Madison as well. St. Louis coming in 17 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago. We're quiet for now throughout our part of the country, but I am tracking this area of showers. This is going to be a rain chance that we experience overnight tonight and into tomorrow morning, especially throughout southern parts of the state. That being said, we're waking up with sunshine out there. 35 our temperature now. Winds out of the north at 3. It's a light wind, so we really don't have to be concerned about a wind chill. 37 rather for our friends at Janesville, 25 or 35 in Watertown. Meanwhile, 25 does show up over in Black River Falls. We have some areas this morning where temperatures are into the 20s. That's the reason that frost advisory is there throughout central and northern parts of the state. As you plan your day, we warm up towards 61 this afternoon. Clouds are going to be on the increase as we move into the evening, though, and that cloud cover increase is associated with that chance of rain that we're going to see, again, mainly on the state line. So this is midnight. We'll see our first chance of showers moving into the picture. That takes us towards 4 a.m. By 4 a.m., it's our state line counties that are seeing the heaviest of the rain. By 7:30, a lot of that's out of here. So this time tomorrow, showers will likely be coming to an end. We won't be too far off from seeing some sunshine as we start to move into your afternoon. But temperatures will be cooler, only warming up into the 50s. We have another shot of cooler air that arrives as we start to move into Friday. That's the one that's going to keep us into the low 50s for those highs. But check out the overnight low Friday night into Saturday, 34. And then as we move into the weekend, we'll see sunshine, but we likely won't get our temperatures out of the upper 50s and into the 60s until we move into early next week. Traffic-wise, here's how things are shaping up for us. No major issues. Of course, we have construction on our area highways, but that is not proving to cause any delays throughout Dane County or Rock County early on this morning.
All right, thanks, Chris. Continuing coverage now from the train collapse in Mexico City late Monday night. It was one of the city's newest train lines. Crews have now removed the second of the 2 subway trains that crashed. The incident left 24 dead and more than 70 injured. The train has had to go through some repairs, too, since opening up to the public less than a decade ago with numerous complaints about safety.
Mexico's president says those responsible for the crash will be punished. An investigation is underway to figure out what caused it. Meanwhile, family members continue to learn more this morning. Many spent hours outside city hospitals. Others went to the Attorney General's office seeking answers.
New information this morning. The man accused of randomly killing a jogger in Blue Mounds early last year will go before a jury this summer. Online court records show jury selection for 22-year-old Riley Berg's trial is slated for July 26 now, with the trial scheduled to begin that same day. A Dane County judge ruled in February that Berg is competent to stand trial. He's charged with first-degree intentional homicide in the death of Nicholas Day, who was killed along a rural highway. The incident was initially reported as a hit-and-run, but an autopsy confirmed Day was shot while out on a run.
6:07 now. Madison area police making a new promise to change the face of their forces. We'll tell you what they want it to look like.
And it is Cinco de Mayo here in the 608 this morning. And coming up, we're going to take you inside Tapatios here in Fitchburg. That's when News 3 Now this morning continues.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full in 24 months. Call today. Patio enclosures.
You're a hard worker. Provide for your family. Do good things in the community. Help out your neighbors. You've been there for so many others. Now, we're here for you. Your local Wisconsin energy and emergency assistance providers are working together to keep you safely in your home and your heat and power on. Apply now for a hand up.
Is your credit score getting in the way of things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit help you borrow up to $10,000. So check your eligibility on netcredit.com today without affecting your credit score. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
How to change the way you pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Right now, get a large Taco Grande pizza. Papa Murphy's.
It's a fact. We use our internet and TV more than ever, with most of us spending nearly 7 hours a day online. So it's no wonder thousands of families are switching to Spectrum, because most families have up to 8 connected devices, which means they need even more speed. Switch to Spectrum Internet and get the fastest starting speeds for the price. 200 megabits for just $44.99 a month, with a free modem and free security suite included. Call 833-546-4499. When it comes to TV, we're watching more than ever. In fact, 80% of us watch TV every day. Spectrum TV lets you catch all your favorite sports, news, and more live. Plus, download the free Spectrum TV app and watch on your devices. Switch to Spectrum TV from $44.99 a month. Call 833-546-4499. The fact is, Spectrum has the best services at the best price. Switch to Spectrum Internet and TV from $44.99 a month each with no contracts. We'll even buy out your current contract. Call 833-546-4499.
Perfect. The color, the flowers.
Gracias.
The whole place looks amazing. I love it.
Sophia, whatever happens, we're here to protect you. Thank you.
There's no room for fear in your dream home policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Get more enjoyment from your outdoor space with patio enclosures. Right now, get up to $6,500 off your sunroom. Plus, no interest if paid in full in 24 months. Call today.
Patio enclosures.
Several local police departments have committed to making 30% of their sworn officers women by 2030.
It's part of the 30 by 30 initiative, a nationwide program to help ensure policing agencies are truly representative of the jurisdiction they serve. A number of local departments are signing up. Dane County Sheriff Dave Mahoney says there are a number of reasons why women should make up more of a police force.
They are more prone to take time to have a conversation, to de-escalate a situation.
Madison Police, UWPD, and the Dane County Sheriff's Office have all signed on. Fitchburg, Sun Prairie, and Middleton are considering. Mahoney says he believes new Sheriff Calvin Barrett will follow suit with the initiative once he takes over.
The Justice Department preparing plea deals now for 4 rioters accused of trapping and attacking police officers in a tunnel during the January 6th insurrection. Prosecutors say those attackers used chemical sprays and firecrackers. Viral video of the officers trapped in the Capitol tunnel shows that it was one of the most violent clashes from the insurrection. So far, more than 400 people have been charged in connection with the attacks.
The trial against Ghislaine Maxwell is on hold this morning until the fall. The trial originally set to take place in July, but a federal judge has pushed it back to give the defense more time to prepare for additional charges against Maxwell. She's accused of helping Jeffrey Epstein traffic young women. She's facing 6 felony counts in all. The judge has ordered both parties to meet and discuss a new trial date by May 10th. New oxygen generators are going into India's hospitals this morning to help fight a wave of COVID and a lack of oxygen. 2 hospitals in New Delhi have already installed these generators in hopes to curb those oxygen shortages that are countrywide. Lack of help from the government has forced hospitals around India to follow suit. The generators will help with up to 15% total oxygen for each hospital.
Health and law enforcement officials are cracking down on the sale of fake vaccine cards. Dozens of fake vaccination cards were just seized from a bar owner in California who was caught selling them. They still don't know just how many cards have been made and sold, but agents were able to witness 8 transactions. Charges could also come to anyone who bought one of the cards.
To the west now, incredible video of an apartment fire in California. Take a look. Dozens of people are displaced from that home this morning. Crews searched for anyone stuck in the building, but everyone did make it out safely.
And this video from Alabama showing the aftermath of some severe downpours. Thousands are without power this morning. Residents had to be rescued from the first floor of an apartment complex near Birmingham. A total of 15 people had to be rescued. No injuries.
6:14 now. Chris Reese is here with your certified most accurate forecast. Keeping an eye on any rain for our area, Chris.
Absolutely. The Deep South has really been hit hard with severe weather as of late. Meanwhile, we've been dry, although we managed to pick up a healthy drink of water this week. And we're watching another light rain chance for southern Wisconsin tonight. But this is the drought monitor as of April 29th. I'll be intrigued to see how this looks by the time we get you towards Friday morning after they go through their Thursday afternoon update. But for now, we're in what's known as a moderate drought, and we're expected to continue to remain dry throughout the state of Wisconsin as we go through the next 6 to 10 days. But as we expand this out over the next couple of weeks, I'm really focused on our part of the world for having a small chance, at least, for being wetter than normal. We're watching this probability closely as we go through the next couple of weeks. Here's the rain chance that's going to move in tonight. That's mainly going to be a little bit towards the south. Future track includes parts of central Wisconsin. I'm going to be honest, I don't agree with exactly what Future Track is saying here. Take this and shift it a little bit more like this. So Madison and down towards Rockford. Once that moves on through, the rain chance that we were watching towards the weekend, that is also much further towards the south. So our rain chances aren't all that great, but we're going to keep a close eye on things and let you know anytime one is headed our way.
All right, thanks, Chris. Hey, it is Cinco de Mayo, everybody, and many businesses are hoping that this is going to be a big year, especially after the year they've had.
Josh Breider is live in Fitchburg with that story this morning. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We're coming to you from Tapatios here in Fitchburg this morning. Of course, we didn't want them to have to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, so we came here ahead of time to check out why you should support them on this Cinco de Mayo. Well, it is one of the best days of the year, Cinco de Mayo here at Tapatios in Fitchburg. And this morning, we're going to talk a little bit about what this is going to mean for them as far as business goes this year. Leticia Hernandez, you are inviting us in here. You and your husband opened this up a few years ago.
Yeah, welcome. So we opened this in 2018. We started with a food cart a few years before that, and we had a really strong customer base that was like, hey, when are you going to open a brick and mortar? So we got gutsy, and here we are.
So you opened 3 years ago, and then the last year, I'm sure that was not something you predicted.
Not at all. It was definitely something that made us rethink and get creative with the business. You know, it's kind of like when life gives you lemons, you know, take a tequila shot and figure it out. So.
Hey, why not, right? I think over the last year, a lot of us have had to do that. You know, where did you come up with your name originally? It's on your back wall, Tapatios. There's a little history there for you.
My husband and I are both from Guadalajara originally. Anybody that is from Guadalajara is a Tapatio, kind of similar to, if you would say, like a cheesehead or a scani from being here from Wisconsin. Very, you know, it's just a way to identify yourself, a fun slang term.
So Cinco de Mayo is your biggest day of the year, and you guys are hoping for some big business this year.
We're excited since it is, you know, people are now dining out a little bit more. Last year it was strictly to-goes. But this year we are open now. Actually, Cinco de Mayo opens us up to 75%. That's the first day that this starts. So we're excited. We're excited for both the carryouts and, you know, people that do feel comfortable now dining out.
Yeah, good timing with that health order being Cinco de Mayo. You know, talk a little bit about what we have as far as the spread in front of us today.
All right, of course. So what we prepared for you this morning is, these are fajitas. These are steak fajitas. We do also make them with chicken, or we have a trio that is chicken, steak, and shrimp. This is also served with a side of rice and beans, guacamole, pico de gallo, and then tortillas to make your own tacos from that. This is our shrimp taco, our grilled shrimp taco. It has cabbage, pico de gallo, chipotle crema, and a little cucumber. We have here in the middle the enchiladas verdes with chicken. Those are very popular also on the menu. And then, of course, you can't have Cinco de Mayo without tacos. This is our #1 seller. So we have our classic street tacos. Those are cilantro, onion, and our little twist of, we add cabbage to them, so there's a little extra crunch, gives a little more freshness.
The city of Fitchburg has been crucial, especially over the last year, in supporting you guys.
Oh my gosh, they have been amazing. Shout out to all the Fitchburg residents. They are amazing. They have been more than helpful. You know, when this pandemic started, we would get letters and, you know, cards from customers like, hey, we want to see you at the end of this. We want to support you guys. You know, we have regulars that order takeout every week, and the city of Fitchburg as well. They've been, you know, super nice in the sense of helping us get like the outdoor seating going, anything that they can do. And I guess it's a time that we're really everybody is, how can we help and what can we do? And you know, we want to see the small businesses open and keep thriving throughout this, and then, you know, at the end of everything, back to normal, I guess. So.
And of course, it wouldn't be the 608 segment without digging in here on the morning show, guys. So here we go as I...
Buen provecho.
Always eating every day here on the show. Of course, we love checking out our local hotspots. If you'd like to learn more about Tapatios here in Fitchburg or other Mexican restaurants, give a shout out to our friends over at Madison Magazine. They've done many of these features and spotlights over the years, so if you are looking for a spot to enjoy today, you can check them out online. Now, guys, there should be a couple of takeout trays in front of you this morning. I'm guessing you're already digging in, guys. How do you think about it so far?
I haven't taken a bite yet. I want to. I have the green, these maybe chimichangas. I'm not sure. There's no fork or anything, so I might just
dig in with your hands.
Just dig right in.
That's what I did last hour. I have the napkins for you.
There you go.
I can hear Mr. Reese. He has some too. Reese, what do you have?
I don't know if my microphone. Okay, so.
Very good.
I had the tacos. Quite good.
Yeah, tell us more. Kidding.
Now you guys know how hard it is when you're trying to talk when you have food in your mouth.
Difficult job.
It's really good. Really good. Thanks for sharing, Josh.
Great stuff.
You bet.
Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You know he's inspired by food. You can reach out on social media or email him at inthe608@wisctv.com.
All right, moving on to some news this morning. After 35 years of TV play-by-play for the Milwaukee Bucks, Jim Paschke is retiring. He made that announcement during an interview with two-time reigning MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo Tuesday night. He has called more than 2,000 Bucks games in his 35 years. In 2018, he received a big award, too. He was just the second ever recipient of the NBA's Todd Harris Award, which recognizes an NBA broadcaster or executive who shows teamwork and provides inspiration. Paschke plans on finishing out the season before calling it quits.
Krispy Kreme is about to raise some dough. The company filed paperwork for an initial public offering, though there aren't too many details on when the IPO will happen or for how much. Krispy Kreme was actually already public from 2000 until 2016 when a German company acquired it for more than $1 billion and took it private.
Coming up in our next half hour, new video from the casino shooting near Green Bay.
With a nursing degree, helping others went from a job to a career.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Americans have been cutting the lawn for 100 years, but with TurfBot's mowing service, the future of mowing is now. Our quiet, all-electric robotic mowers work around the clock to keep your lawn trimmed 24/7. That means less time spent mowing and more time spent enjoying. Equipped with LED headlights, auto-stop sensors, and anti-theft GPS devices, our mowers run safely with no supervision. Come home to a freshly mowed lawn every day for as little as $24 a week. Call today to request your free demo or get a quote. TurfBot.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan or for checkups only. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call or go to sendinfokit.com to get your free information kit. Call now.
One call, that's all. It means a lot.
One call, that's all. That means they gonna take care of business, man.
Just what it says. One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
One call, that's all.
It's a one call, that's all.
One call, and that's all.
One call, that's all. I didn't believe, but now I do. One call is all it takes.
One call, that's all. That's all it took, and I thank them.
If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Summer's here, and with a great deal on a new Toyota, you can go out and enjoy all your favorite summer sports, like softball, beach volleyball, triathlons, racing, golf. Whoa! Someone needs lessons.
What makes an amazing deal even better? How about that every new Toyota comes with Toyota Care, a 2-year or 25,000-mile no-cost maintenance plan with roadside assistance.
Get your Toyota today.
Toyota, let's go places.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture on the line, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Okay, welcome back. We have a little bit of an update to a story we've been bringing you all morning. You're taking a look at our photographer, Bubba, in the left-hand corner of your screen here. So Josh has been feeding us all morning. I thought I was eating this lovely burrito, delicious burrito from Tapatio's. Turns out I took photographer Bubba's burrito lunch from the fridge and ate it. Ate it on him. Bubba, I'm sorry. Do you forgive me?
Well, no, Leah, actually, it was, I forgive you, yes, but it was laid out because it's thawing, because every week my wife and I, shout out to my wife, Rosie, she makes these burritos and we put them in the freezer and I thaw them in the morning, and so, yeah, honest mistake, but next time, Lynn tried.
It looks like restaurant quality. It had sausage and hash browns and eggs in it. I didn't question it. I thought, this is great. Yeah, this is a disgusting shot of what's left. I said, Bubba, I won't eat the rest of it if you want it.
Like he wants your half-eaten burrito now?
Oh, I don't know. Josh, can I blame you? I mean, geez.
You know, I'm thinking as you're describing this to me, egg and sausage, what in the heck is she eating? This isn't a breakfast burrito that we were talking about, so we were so confused. Just like, this is not right. But then I was telling Mark afterwards, I'm like, Leah probably didn't even know what she was eating anyways, because usually you're eating whatever's in front of you.
Oh, God. Well, thanks, Bubba. Thanks, Josh. Food in the morning is food. We'll be right back.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today. Annuals and perennials are now available at Jung Garden Center. Start your spring planting season off right and shop our huge selection today. Beautify your home and gardens. Open 7 days a week. Shop Jung Garden Center for all your gardening needs.
Goldman Cars is breaking into spring with huge savings. You can get a 2018 Chevy Cruze starting at $11,995 or $195 per month.
That's right. You can buy a 2018 Chevy Cruze at $11,995 or $195 per month.
Don't miss out on these huge spring deals with over 500 vehicles in stock.
So just hurry in today and ask for my sister, Crystal the Pistol Gobin.
Or my brother, Dealing Donovan Gobin.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
Is your credit score getting in the way of the things you want to do? Personal loans through NetCredit offer fast and flexible lending. Borrow up to $10,000 and choose repayment terms that work for you. You may even be able to build your credit history as you repay. NetCredit, a more personal loan.
I love to equal the playing field. I love to help people and allow them to feel like they are powerful instead of powerless. We're with our clients every step of the way.
Gingras, Thompson, and Walks.
They say when you come from a small town, you grow up a little different. When U.S. Cellular's founder, Roy Carlson, looked at small towns, he saw nothing but potential. Potential that deserved the best technology. Since the other guys were busy with the biggest cities, well, he'd just have to build a network there himself. Here's the thing. When you create a network as a local, you know the dead spots, so you fix them. You know the neighbors, so you're good to them. Did you drop these? You know the local neighborhood, so you make a difference.
Thanks for the hot spot.
When you go town by town, doing it different, you might even win some awards. You might even want to celebrate. But we're still far from done. You know, it's a good thing we started local. Otherwise, we might not be. A little different. The nationwide network built from your town up. U.S. Cellular.
Isn't it great how swinging through Culver's drive-thru marks the unofficial start to family time? How biting into a hot-off-the-grill Butterburger makes worries melt away? And how a fresh frozen custard concrete mixer puts a smile on your face every time. Here, a meal you didn't have to make is a meal made fresh for you. And being greeted with a smile, even beneath a mask, makes all the difference.
There's a reason we put so much care into our food. That reason is you.
Welcome to Delicious.
Annuals and perennials are now available at Jung Garden Center. Start your spring planting season off right and shop our huge selection today. Beautify your home and gardens. Open 7 days a week. Shop Jung Garden Center for all your gardening needs.
Breaking overnight from the Madison City Council, the late-night decision on a new men's shelter.
Beautiful sunshine here in the 608, but we're already tracking a chance for more showers and frosts in the first warn forecast.
This is News 3 Now This Morning.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Cinco de Mayo. I'm Chris Stanford.
Thanks for waking up with us. I'm Leah Lynchide. We start the show with some breaking news overnight. A proposal to create a permanent men's homeless shelter on Madison's east side is dead.
The city council denied that proposal early this morning by just 5 votes. The plan was to buy about 3 acres near East Town Mall. It was supposed to be a collaboration with the county. The city would have purchased the property for $2.6 million and then accept $3 million from the county to build the shelter. Now, people working at some of the businesses nearby did express concerns with the plan. And new overnight, Madison Mayor Saatchi Rhodes-Conway did release a statement on this, criticizing the vote. She said, "I find it remarkable after the year we've had and the extraordinary lengths the city has gone through to protect the most vulnerable, that some members of the Common Council chose not to take the final critical step to establish a safe, secure, purpose-built shelter." Well, the city will now come up with a new plan to build the shelter elsewhere. Dane County taking another step forward today to more normal.
Bars and restaurants will open to their highest capacity since the start of the pandemic. Taylor Lazenby is live this morning, breaking it all down for us. Hi, Taylor.
Hi, Leah. Hi, Chris. That's right. Good morning. We are able to open up a little bit more businesses due to more vaccinations and more COVID-19 restrictions loosening up here in Dane County. Now, right now, more than 60% of Dane County residents have at least 1 dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Health officials say with that and a steady drop in new cases, we are now eligible to open up more businesses and get more people into their doors. Now, here are a few of the changes with that new order. All businesses are able to open up right now at 75%. For bars, that's up 25%. For restaurants, that's up to about 50%. The indoor mask requirement still remains in place. Health officials say not until more people are vaccinated and transmission drops, we still need to wear our masks.
As a whole community, when there's a group of people who are vaccinated and unvaccinated, and there's still community spread, we probably don't want to do away with masks altogether until we're very confident that the epidemic has been controlled.
Guys, right now, that new order still comes into effect until June 2nd, and we have a full list of this on our website with how businesses are able to operate and at what capacity limits.
All right, Taylor Lazenby reporting live downtown this morning. Thanks, Taylor. And this morning there is a new goal for vaccinating Americans. The White House now wants 70% of Americans with at least 1 shot by the 4th of July. Canvassers with Detroit's health department are going door to door now, looking to educate people on the vaccine. The president wants those 70% of adults vaccinated with at least 1 shot by the 4th and 160 million Americans fully vaccinated by then. Right now, about 106 million Americans are fully vaccinated. The number of people getting a first shot or single dose is down 50% since the administration paused the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. The White House says boosting vaccine confidence is one way to hit that target, making those canvassers an essential part of the process.
There's not one kind of strategy that works. You really have to go where people are, talk to them.
The administration also hopes to vaccinate millions of 12 to 15-year-olds as soon as the FDA authorizes it, which is expected as soon as this week. New video this morning showing a rotation in a storm that moved through parts of Oklahoma. Take a look. This was shot in the city of McAllister. The National Weather Service investigating if the storm involved a tornado. Certainly looks like it. Can you imagine that thing bearing down on you? And take a look at this, the damage left behind. Hundreds lost power. Cars and trucks got stuck in flash flooding. So far, though, no reports of any injuries.
6:33 now. Chris Reese here with our certified most accurate forecast in Madison. 3 things we need to know today. Hey, Chris.
Yeah, absolutely. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, you guys at home. One, we're waking up to sunshine out there now, but clouds are going to be increasing later on this evening. That's ahead of another shot that we do not want to throw away for rain coming our direction. Then we're also watching a frosty setup headed into the weekend. Here's radar over the upper Midwest right now. Overall, things are quiet, but you already see some showers starting to develop throughout the Dakotas, namely between I-94 and I-90. This is going to be our chance for showers as we start to move into our overnight hours tonight. It's mainly going to favor southern portions of the area. In fact, let's put future track into motion. This is now 1:30 in the morning. You see from about Madison and points towards the south. This is where we have showers moving through, and that's where your best chance for showers is going to be. Then it's all about the frost. I'm watching a cold front that starts to move in Friday and into your Saturday. That is when temperatures are going to drop as we move into your Friday night, perhaps all the way down into the low 30s to around the freezing point, even in southern Wisconsin. A little bit of a closer view to home. We're going to time things all out for you. This is, again, 2:30 in the morning. We started things this afternoon. You saw how the cloud cover rolled on in. Now we're into the 40s with our showers overnight. We get towards 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. Most of the shower activity is going to be out of here with the sharp cutoff on the cloud cover too, so the sunshine should be coming back by the time you get you towards the late morning tomorrow. We'll top out right around 59 degrees or so. When you add up how much rain we actually begin to see, it's not much. The heaviest is right along the state line. Most of us see less than 1/10 of an inch. Some of you could see about 1/4 inch of rainfall or so. So we'll watch it closely, but overall, it's not going to be that impressive of a light rain chance overnight tonight and tomorrow morning. We're dry on Friday. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s for those highs. Upper 50s return as we move into the weekend. There's another slight shower chance on Saturday and another one on Tuesday. Otherwise, your next true best chance of showers, other than today, is going to come our direction next Thursday. So we're still dry in this pattern. We're cool as well, but perhaps warming up towards 70 by next weekend.
I was going to say 70s back in the forecast. That is a ways away. You think it will warm up at that time?
We'll see. It all just depends on how things begin to play out for us, Leah. We want those 70s, I know, but for now, temperatures look just below average. Traffic-wise, here's how things are playing out. We're all green on your area highways. We are seeing those slowdowns, particularly right around John Nolan and on East Washington, where you'd expect them. We're also seeing those slowdowns with the Stoughton Road interchange. Just get off the belt line. Also, keep it easy and be careful with the construction that we have going on in this section of the belt line. I know it's the whole belt line, but lanes change to get messy around in here. So be mindful of that. Meanwhile, throughout parts of Rock County, things are all in good shape.
Mr. Reese, thank you very much. New this morning, Madison's public libraries could reopen later this month. The library board will consider the topic at a meeting tomorrow night. If members approve the proposal, libraries could open back up by May 24th. People would have to continue to wear a mask and socially distance inside. The Joint Finance Committee will begin deliberations tomorrow on Governor Evers' budget proposal. The Republican-controlled committee already has a list of almost 300 policy items they plan to remove, like expanding Medicaid. Evers also wants to legalize marijuana, increase the minimum wage, and allow frontline workers to collectively bargain.
Now to the casino shooting near Green Bay. We are getting a look at some new video this morning from Saturday night when a gunman shot and killed 2 people at the Oneida Casino.
He's dead now.
Tom Falcinelli took the video. He says he was waiting for his wife Kathy to come downstairs when the chaos broke out. Kathy found herself in the middle of it all. She was on the elevator going downstairs when her husband told her about the shooting.
I could just see people running through. People were pushing other people out the door. There's just yelling, "You've got to get out of here now. You've got to get out of here now."
Kathy eventually came down through one of the stairwells and safely reunited with her husband. The Brown County Sheriff's Office says the shooter, Bruce Pofall, died by suicide at the scene. Ahead of next month's sentencing, Derek Chauvin's attorney is asking for a new trial.
Here's why. Brandon Mitchell was juror 52 in last month's murder trial. A photo shows him wearing a Black Lives Matter baseball cap and a T-shirt that says, "Get your knee off our necks." Mitchell says the photo was posted to Facebook after the March on Washington last August, where protesters demanded for police reform and racial equality. During jury selection, Mitchell was asked if he had attended any protests in the Twin Cities following Floyd's death. He said no, because the protests were not specifically about Floyd and they didn't happen in Minnesota. Several legal experts say the odds of a new trial are very low. 6:38 on your Wednesday. Let's take a live look outside. A little bit of sun coming up over the state capitol. Chris Reese is talking about frost, the potential tonight and tomorrow. We'll check in with him after the break.
And we're celebrating Cinco de Mayo in the 608 this morning. And just ahead, we're going to talk about our favorite margaritas here at Tapatios in Fitchburg. That's when we come back.
The lowest prices of the season sale at Ashley Home Store is here. Our hottest new looks are all on sale. Spring doorbusters are up to 60% off. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our furniture sale prices at checkout. And no interest financing for 3 years. Ashley Home Store.
What does it mean to fight for what's right? And who decides what's right? Is it right for an insurance adjuster to try to get you to settle for less than you deserve? Is it right to let victims struggle to pay their medical bills? To us, it means helping accident victims get their lives back to normal again. It means doing what's right for you. Habish, and Rotier. We fight for what's right.
If your credit card debt is out of control, if you're in over your head in monthly payments, there's a secret the credit card companies don't want you to know. If you have more than $10,000 in credit card debt, you have the right to let us settle that debt for a fraction of what you owe. That's bad news for the credit card companies, but it's great news for you. We're Credit Associates, and we're offering you free information on how to completely resolve your credit card debt with a monthly payment you can afford. To see how much you could save, call now. 1-800-914-5837. Don't declare bankruptcy. Don't consolidate. Give us 10 minutes and we could save you thousands. After all, we depend on your success and offer a guarantee so there's no risk to call. Credit Associates. Live better, debt-free. Find out how easy it is by calling now. For the secret the credit card companies don't want you to know, call Credit Associates now and see how much money you could save for free. Call 1-800-914-5837.
It's frozen, yet it's a Coke. It's not solid, but also not a liquid. Frozen drinks from McDonald's. They're a paradox of deliciousness. It's more than a drink. It's a McDonald's drink.
Right now at McDonald's, try our new medium frozen Coke for $1.69, or try a refreshing medium Minute Maid slushie for just $2. Download our app and pick it up curbside.
Get the lowest prices of the season on appliances now at Furniture and Appliance Mart. Save as much as 40% off clearance and special buy appliances. Plus no interest financing for a year and delivery within 5 days. At Furniture and Appliance Mart inside Ashley Home Store off the Beltline.
Tonight on CBS at 7, Tiffany Haddish and the kids make a special visit to the iconic daytime show The Price is Right to play fun pricing games on the season premiere of Kids Say the Darndest Things. At 8, it's SEAL Team. At 9, SWAT. Followed by News at 10. Eric, Charlotte, Gary, and Zach get you up to speed on what's happening now and preparing you for tomorrow on News 3 Now at 10.
The Overture Center is looking for people to contribute to a new project.
Yeah, they want you to share what your experience has been like during the pandemic through art.
So we hope that it will give people an opportunity to reflect on what this experience has been individually and collectively.
The Overture Center is now accepting artist applications for its Everything COVID exhibit. It's searching for a wide variety of visual arts like paintings, sculptures, prints, other kinds of media from all kinds of artists across the county. You can find an application over on overture.org. Those applications are due June 14th.
May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and a lot of businesses in the 608, they are hoping for a big day today, especially after the year they've had.
You know, Josh Breiter is finding some food in the 608 this morning. He's live in Fitchburg with more. Hey, Josh.
Hey guys, good morning. The story behind Tapatios here in Fitchburg is pretty unique. They started as a food cart. You may recognize that from a few years ago. But in 2018, they opened up this brick and mortar restaurant. And because we didn't want them to have to get up at 4:30 in the morning, we visited them ahead of time to check out some of what they have to offer on the drink menu today. Well, I've already been digging in big this morning as we celebrate Cinco de Mayo at Tapatios here in Fitchburg this morning. And of course, we've had our tacos, and now it's time for our drinks, of course. So you've got a couple of the more traditional ones out here. What do you have as far as up on the bar right now?
Okay, so this is, you can't go wrong with this. This is just a traditional margarita, limes on the rock salt. I would say that's the most popular here, especially for Cinco de Mayo. What we have right here is, this one is what we call a guava mezcaloma. So this is made with mezcal. It's a little different than tequila. It's kind of like tequila's cousin, I like to say. You can drink it neat, you can drink it on the rocks, or even in a fun cocktail like this.
Nice, and you're gonna make another one for us right now.
So what today we're gonna make, so as our classic margarita, we also do some more fun margaritas. We're gonna make a crowd pleaser, which is the jalapeno y sandia, which is jalapeno and watermelon. So I'm gonna make that here.
I'm guessing that has a little bit more of a bite to it?
Yes, it definitely has a little kick to it. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, fire in your mouth, because the watermelon does kind of mellow that down, but you'll enjoy it.
Oh, I'm like looking forward to this.
All right, so this one is rimmed with tajin. Tajin is chili powder. Let's give a little spice there. And then all of our cocktails are handcrafted, so they're all fresh ingredients that we use. And then we muddle that. So this one, we're gonna add our tequila. And this is an orange liqueur. Some fresh squeezed lime juice. Some little agave here.
There's definitely an art to it, isn't there?
For sure. Each one is so different, but they're so fun. Got a nice shake. And here you have it.
And there she be. Look at that. I suppose
Salud.
I have to try out the different flavors here. Just going down the line. So traditional. And then what are we moving into here?
This is the guava mezcaloma. That has guava and grapefruit.
Ooh, that's got a little bit of a bite to it as well.
Yeah,
I like
taste
that.
the smokiness as well.
And then the jalapeno there. Ooh, that's really good.
Thank you.
I never know, you know, because like usually like the jalapeno I'm never a big fan of as far as like the kick goes.
Yeah, you'd be
but
surprised.
It's not too bad.
Pretty mellow, yeah.
You know, people are interested in checking you out. Cinco de Mayo is obviously your biggest day of the year.
Yes.
You know, how important is that support, especially during this time?
It's tremendous, and we're grateful every day. Every day we see new faces, we see old faces. Little by little, I feel like things are kind of going back to normal. So we really, really appreciate all the support that Madison and Fitchburg and all have given us. It's been great.
Yeah, so you're open for dine-in, of course. I've got the taco there, and takeout for those that want to do takeout as well.
Yes, of course. We also do delivery through Grubhub and Eat Street.
All right. Well, Leticia Hernandez, thank you so much for inviting us in, and happy Cinco de Mayo, and cheers.
Salud.
Salud. Tapatios opens later today at 4 o'clock this afternoon. They're open until 9. And if you are trying to get in, they advise that you come early because there probably will be a wait since it is the biggest time of the year. But they also have those takeout options available. If you want to learn more, you can go to our website. Just go to in608 at channel3000.com. Guys, you can't go wrong with just the traditional margarita, but it's kind of fun to mix things up a little bit and try a little bit of the spice. What is your go-to margarita? I usually go for the strawberry with the sugar on the rim of the glass.
I love finding one with mezcal like she was showing there, the spicier one. The mezcal's really smoky. I love a good jalapeno in my drink. I don't know if you guys can handle the heat, though, Stanford.
Oh, you know I can handle the heat, Leah. You learned that the hard way.
When's the last time you had a margarita?
Oh, gosh. Probably 15 years ago, maybe.
That's what I thought.
have
The
no
resident
idea.
parent
Oh, my gosh.
I would take a traditional margarita. I don't know. The smoky one kind of sounds interesting. Reese, what about you?
I'm with Josh. I like the fruit-flavored margaritas. I don't like salt on the rim. To be honest, I typically don't even like sugar on the rim, but if I have to have one, that's the one I'm going to go with. But if you've got strawberry, if you've got mango, that's what I'm going to take. I like a little bit of that fruity taste. It makes me think of the tropics. We've got the sunshine out there to make you think of the tropics, but temperature-wise, that's absolutely not what we are going to be dealing with. We're already starting things out in the 30s this morning. 35, our current temperature. Elsewhere, temperatures are into, say, low 30s and 20s. 28 in Black River Falls. We're at 30 in Camp Douglas, 32 in Wautoma. Folks, I want to show you the temperature trend. This is the expectation as we go through the next 6 to 10 days. Here in this part of the country, we have a stronger probability of being below normal with temperature. That's also the case as we go through the next couple of weeks. We're expected to be below normal when it comes to temperature. Our average overnight low is down around 44. Look at the amount of overnight lows. We're expecting our lows to be into the 30s and perhaps some lower 30s at that. Tonight it's down around 39. Tomorrow night at 40, but Saturday or Friday night into Saturday, we got to watch closely for being in the low 30s.
Mr. Reese, thank you very much. 6:49 now. Coming up in the sprint, new data on the country's birth rate.
But first, if you have a little kid turning 3 soon, share their picture with us. We want to help them celebrate. Thanks for watching News 3 Now this morning.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
The acid reflux felt like just the worst burning in your throat that you can imagine. It's almost like a fire in your throat. The LACE procedure was one of the best decisions I've made. It has changed my life, and the burning is gone.
Everything is relative. Travel, for example. A trip to Stoughton might seem like a long way, but if you're shopping for diamonds, it's closer than you think.
Diamond Select.
Importers of shimmering diamonds from the mines of South Africa to the streets of Antwerp and Tel Aviv. They shop the diamond capitals of the world so you don't have to.
Diamond Select. Direct pricing saves you money.
On GIA certified South African diamonds.
Diamond Select.
Downtown Stoughton.
Needed Relief Day Spa and Wellness is a place where you can relax, be pampered, and revitalize your life in a safe and tranquil environment. Our guests' safety and comfort is our top priority. Revitalize yourself at Needed Relief today and give the gift of wellness to those you love with a Needed Relief gift card, available now online. It's exactly what we all need. Needed Relief Day Spa and Wellness, Madison's world-class wellness spa.
I just don't even know where this stuff comes from. It's just, absolutely 100% to the core false.
Vaccine rumors are running rampant. Madeline O'Neill goes straight to the experts to bust the myths with facts. Thursday on News 3 Now at 10. When it comes to weather, only one thing really matters: accuracy.
Only one station can be the best.
News 3 Now. First Warn Weather has the most accurate forecast, according to Weather Rate.
Count on First Warn Weather for your most accurate forecast.
They say when you come from a small town like us, you do things your own way. A way that builds a state-of-the-art network. As a local, you know the dead spots, so you fix them. You know the neighbors, so you're good to them. Did you drop these? You know the neighborhood, so you make a difference. Thanks for the hot spot. You know the strongest signal comes from starting local and staying loyal, no matter how much you grow. The nationwide network built from your town up. U.S. Cellular.
Refresh your space and save now at H&R Carpets and Flooring. Our renewable, recyclable flooring by Shaw Floors is easy care. It's perfect for kids and pets, couples that cook, and for those that love the comfort of home. Tile, soft carpets, and stunning hardwood. Is it time for new flooring at your house? Refresh your space now and save up to $1,000. Plus, get special financing for up to 36 months. Come see us at H&R Carpets and Flooring in Wanakee.
The acid reflux felt like just the worst burning in your throat that you can imagine. It's almost like a fire in your throat. The LACE procedure was one of the best decisions I've made. It has changed my life, and the burning is gone.
Get started at edgewood.edu. Edgewood College. Bring it.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with an update to Dane County's COVID-19 restrictions. Starting today, restaurants and bars are allowed 75% indoor capacity with physical distancing. That's up from 50% capacity for restaurants, 25% for bars. Other businesses are allowed 75% indoor capacity as well. We have a full list of what's new over on the Channel 3000 mobile app.
Facebook will announce today whether it's banning former President Donald Trump permanently. The company's oversight board is making that determination. It's a group of legal experts and human rights leaders. Facebook cited public safety when it indefinitely banned Trump 4 months ago. Critics say the social media giant should focus on free speech.
New overnight, the U.S. birth rate falling 4% last year. It's the largest single-year drop in nearly 50 years. The rate dropped for moms of every major race and ethnicity and nearly every age group. COVID, though, probably didn't play a role since most babies born last year were conceived in 2019.
MMSD says they're considering changing the name of a high school. The district now asking for the public's input to rename James Madison Memorial High School. Some people believe the name should be changed because the former president owned slaves. They have a list of 24 possible alternatives. You can find those right now at channel3000.com.
3 casinos in Las Vegas are cleared to return to full capacity after meeting COVID vaccination goals for their employees. The Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas committed more than $1 million in cash bonus incentives to encourage their employees to get the shot. Wynn Las Vegas and Encore Resort also opening full capacity. Casinos without 80% of their employees vaccinated are only allowed to operate at limited capacity.
The FAA reporting a big spike in complaints about disruptive airline passengers in the last 3 months. The FAA has received about 1,300 reports of unruly passengers since February. The reports include mask noncompliance, passengers disturbing others, assaulting flight crews, and drinking their own alcohol on flights. The agency has started the process now of fining passengers in roughly 20 cases.
The Milwaukee Brewers will have to continue on without former MVP Christian Yelich for the time being. Yelich was put back on the 10-day injury list yesterday after a day of being reactivated. He's continuing to deal with a back injury the team hasn't been able to diagnose. There's no timeline for his return.
State Representative Jimmy Anderson of Fitchburg is asking Assembly Republicans to allow him to participate in floor sessions remotely. It would work similarly to accommodations lawmakers have used during the pandemic. Representative Anderson is a quadriplegic. He is threatening to take legal action if his request isn't granted. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos didn't immediately respond.
The White House is setting new COVID vaccination goals. President Biden says he wants 70% of American adults with at least one vaccine shot by the 4th of July. To meet the new goals, Biden is directing tens of thousands of pharmacies to offer walk-in appointments. The administration also redirecting FEMA resources to support more pop-up clinics, community sites, and mobile clinics.
Make sure you grab those sunglasses as you are headed out the door this morning. You're going to need them, though clouds will be on the increase later on today. No umbrella needed this morning either, but it is chilly. Temperatures are at 35 degrees in the Madison area this morning, 28 in Black River Falls, 30 for Camp Douglas, 32 in Watoma. Meanwhile, Monroe coming in at 44, so there's a warm spot. Doppler track is dry over the state of Wisconsin. I'm tracking this line of showers out towards the west. That becomes a rain chance for us as we move into your overnight hours. That rain chance is going to target southern parts of the state more than anywhere else.
Mr. Reese, thank you very much. And thank you, folks, for joining us this morning. Taking that sunshine. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning.